view. Theme parks calling with that thrill seeker vibe. Vacations planned and our geek hearts thrive. We're the nerd herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad. We live in the dream in our nerdy pad. Lightsabers clash and controllers click. Marvel debates and board game tricks. Disney rides and coasters scream. Living life like a nerdy dream. We're the nerd herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad. We live in the dream in our nerdy pad.
Hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here first, actually. So just to say, I don't even know where the other guys are, but that's all good. So let's go ahead and start off tonight. I know where the other guys are. I think they quit the show because of me, but I don't know. Zach is playing a joke here, so I'm first. So welcome to the Nerd Herd podcast. Even though the guys don't like for me to call it a podcast, maybe they're going to be late in spite of me, but we do have a lot of topics tonight. Let's jump right in and kind of look and see what's going on here. So, hey, there he is, you jackleg.
Oh, I'm killing myself over here.
Hey, listen, I was going to roll with it for sure. I was going to roll with it.
We had to get some extra Jason time.
I was ready to roll.
Let's get Azkhalon up here.
The chat is so confused.
Yep.
They are like,
Yep.
Jason,
It was awesome.
All right,
Yep.
hold on. Let's get everybody in their right spots so that Scott doesn't yell that. Scott's so OCD.
Is he really?
Everybody's got to be in their spot. So we all got to be in our spot. Yeah, we've got a full show tonight. Azkhalon's got a couple topics. I've got a couple things to share, and Jason too actually has a topic that doesn't relate to pooping for now. So
Hey now.
So before we get rolling, let's see who all is here. So Mike was here first, 3 hours early. Mike popped in to say hey in my chat and Azkhalon. And then we had Dustin Anderson coming on in. Dustin, like me, has been kind of under the weather this past week. So glad to see that you're back up and moving and hopefully doing well. And then we've got Tanya in here. Welcome in, Tanya. And Miss Mandy Smith is with us as well. Let's see, scrolling on down because everybody's saying hey. Oh,
I think they're just excited to see me finally.
We got Angie. Probably we get a full show of you.
Yeah, back in your setup room and everything.
Yeah, not on the road. Not going to cancel us out. Hopefully,
I'm staying away from buttons.
Double A is here. There's Scott. We just mentioned Scott, so Scott is here. Let's see here. Oh, look, Danny D is here. Danny D joining us straight from the pool. We appreciate that. Welcome in, Danny. Liz and Chris are here. What up, Turd Herd? We are here and ready to roll with you guys. Mr. Paul is here. Welcome in, Paul.
Oh, wow.
Join us.
I see some new faces, at least to me.
It's nice to see some new names. Mickey's Adventures is here. Welcome in.
Awesome.
And then we've got Daisy. Welcome in. Good to see you. We got Sensei Chet coming on over from his own show, doing a Sea Leg Journeys raid. Appreciate you being here. Everybody saying Jason's on time.
Hey, come on.
Jason's on time. I see people saying hey to Denise. Where did I miss Denise? There she is. Where you at? Here we go. Get you popped up there. There's Denise. Nerdlings Unite. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I deserve all the comments. I deserve them all.
All of them. Listen to him. Okay, let's see. Come on. I pressed the wrong button.
Uh-oh.
That's what happens. Okay. Law Jones is here. Oh, hold on. whoever Daisy is on the phone with Chad right now. All right. I didn't know Chad talked to people on the phone, but that'll work. I'm glad to see that Chad can talk to people on the phone. Jen is here. Well, I mean, it's a lost art. Think about all the texting that goes on. And that might be what they mean. They're texting, but kids these days. Welcome in, Jen. Jen, of course, charity working and lurking. Jen getting ready for the big cruise-a-thon this weekend that your boys are a part of. We are excited. We'll talk more about that in a second. We got Odin Wolf here giving out a hi to it's your boy, Coach.
Hello, Odin Wolf.
Oh, and here he is, your new adopted dad, G-Dad.
Hey, G-Dad.
The house. Oh, do I have another G-Dad shopping story to share, boys? Oh, and this one ranks right up there with my Deion Sanders story, or Deion Sanders jacket.
Cam fam. Oh,
the G-Dad. I was on time and I wore a hat, so I'm not blinding you with my shine. So
nice.
Miss Josie Ann is here. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Cam fam. I tried the Cam fam special today, so
no,
share my thoughts.
I've got to try that.
Oh, hold on.
Good.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm ruining it.
Hold on. Where'd it go? Where did it go? There it is. Boom! The Cam Fam is a
what
culture member. So you know what that means, folks. That gives me a reason to play this. All right. See, this shows y'all what we think. Oh, look, Nexus is here. It's been a while, Nexus. Welcome back. Wow, yes. Welcome in, Nexus.
Yeah, I think because I was not able to go live before because Zach took all of the spots the one time, and then I was lagging so bad I couldn't even go to my channel. So I think Nexus is with my channel. I think
so too. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So Kevin is here from Tuber Chat. Welcome in. Old Days says this makes their day. Well, thank you, Days. Appreciate that. And we've got Mike going through all of the hashtags over here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Big question. What is on the Cam Fam special? Azkhalon, do you want to give the rundown there?
Well, and I think they answered it, but I'll say it. It's a thin crust Domino's pizza with garlic Parmesan sauce instead of the regular tomato sauce, and it has Philly cheesesteak and mushrooms on it, and then, of course, the mozzarella.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Oh, and I used to work there, and we had one pizza that has the garlic Parmesan sauce on it. It's the chicken bacon ranch. I never thought to try the garlic Parmesan sauce on like a variety of different pizzas, and so that was cool. When I saw the Cam Fam special, I was like, that sounds like that would be pretty good because the garlic Parmesan adds a little bit of oomph. Because the Philly cheesesteak pizza is cheese based. There's no sauce on it. It's American cheese that's put down. And so I was like, they need to add the garlic Parmesan to the Philly cheesesteak pizza. Like, I think that'll be really good.
So Nexus is with MP3D. So that makes
sense. There you go.
And that's awesome.
Funny note, but we had the Cam Fam special again for dinner tonight.
Did you put the mushrooms on it this time?
No, I did not. No,
they're not that bad.
As I continue to say to people in my members only video about it that keep getting me with the mushrooms, no toad. There is no toad in this house. No mushrooms. None. So, and Jess finally tried it, and she enjoyed it too. Look, Mitch plugging himself there. Y'all go check out the Cam Fam special video that he did on it.
Yeah, I had to look back at their stuffed crust pizza video just to make sure I got it right.
That was hot garbage.
Yeah, I don't like this Domino stuffed crust.
Shermanator's here. If y'all missed it, go check it.
Nice.
I was a guest on Sherman's show this past week. Went really well. We made fun of Jason a lot, which we're good on. And then of course Liz wants to get me. We love the toad here. All right.
I'm actually wearing some Toad socks right now. Here,
Don't show them.
No way. No way.
No toad. Now look, let me take
Yes.
Hey, no, this is what I say in the house. And you know this. That is a mushroom. That is a power-up mushroom that is not toad. And that is okay.
It's up for debate. What do you think?
That is okay. All right. I'm down at the bottom of the chat because everybody's saying hey to everybody. I think we touched on everybody new, which is awesome. We've got news. We've got news galore for you guys. But let's start with the big one. And that is this Saturday night, 7 p.m., right here. The Nerd Herd will be doing a special live on Saturday night for the Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon. So hopefully all you guys that are already here will be in attendance at some point throughout that day, right before us. Right before us at 6 p.m. Eastern. The Carnival Cruise Addicts are going to be on, and then we'll be right after them at 7 Saturday night. So please tune in, help us support an incredible cause. And the fact that we are going on Saturday night, again, Sunday, your Nerd Herd will still happen at 7 o'clock, but the Nerd Herd is going to look a little different for you next Sunday night. And if you weren't here last week for the announcement, I've got a little preview to share with everybody. This is what you can expect.
That is awesome.
Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. The wives.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. This is our first time seeing it, me and Jason.
Yeah, we've not seen that.
I purposely kept this from them, but I have been waiting anxiously to show this. I am so thrilled.
My gosh, that is amazing.
How this turned out, and we all know who everybody is, but yes, the wives edition, the wives takeover of the Nerd Herd is.
I love the one with the curly hair.
That's Dixie.
Dixie. Dixie's like
immediately.
That's Disco Dixie.
It's Dixie. Well, look, Mike's like, we need a shirt of that. Yeah, I could make it. I've got it saved. I could make a shirt of the wives edition.
I want that image for my channel for this.
You got to share that for the channel for next week for sure.
That's our thumbnail.
Wow.
I will share that with you guys. So
that's pretty epic. I love that.
That's really cool.
So make sure y'all tune in next Sunday, 7 o'clock, right after Sea Leg Journeys, right before the Cam Fam. The wives of the Nerd Herd will be on here, and who knows what will happen or what will get said.
I think it's going to be pick on Jason is what I believe.
It might be pick on all of us, really.
Yeah, I think all of us are going to get thrown under the bus.
And we'll probably discuss some, topics and ideas throughout the week. I have not shown Dixie how to do any of this. I'll probably be sitting off camera.
Well, and I figure I will probably be in the other room like Jess normally is, and I can help go through the chat and just
you should walk by periodically, like a Zach sighting.
The Zach sighting.
I listen. This is a news alert. I don't know that my wife thinks she's going to be by herself. I think she thinks she's going to be sitting beside me.
Oh, well, I mean, you can sit beside her.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm going to definitely sit beside Dixie. Like I said, I'll probably control a lot of the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
So everybody loves the wives edition.
Yeah,
thank you guys. I appreciate that. I was very proud of myself this afternoon. So I love the feedback, and I saw Listen Linda showed up. Welcome in, Linda. Appreciate you being here as well. Before we get into our topics for tonight, hold on. I've got to wait for this to come up because I need to put this up because G-Dad just said something and
Oh,
Oh, she nerds.
he ain't wrong, folks. But
oh,
that's why all of us need to be in attendance because it's going to be one way or the other. You don't want to miss it. That is for sure. Because as many things have been advertised before, it very well could be once in a lifetime. So,
it could be. Oh my gosh.
so before we get into our topics for tonight, I told these guys I had some pretty big news to share.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And I do. I got it Friday night. I actually went out to dinner with that guy right there.
I need to move to Georgia so I could go out to dinner too.
yes, you do.
And so I got home and I checked my email, and I got an email that I've been waiting on for quite some time, and it makes me feel very. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking. Words are hard. Y'all throw that in the chat. That y'all have a sticker for it, or the members do. Members have a sticker. But I heard back from Six Flags Over Georgia,
Shut up.
and they want to collaborate with
Awesome.
CokerCulture. They were waiting for the summer season to officially end, and they took a look at the channel. And while I don't know if we're going to be able to cover Fright Fest, they want us to cover Oktoberfest and like the kids Boo Fest, whatever the Halloween theme is for the kids. So very, very excited to get more news on that. But that means a lot because that's our hometown park. That's the park I grew
That's
up.
huge, Zach. That's really, really big.
And
I'm
now,
hoping they let you do Fright Fest.
now
really
I can
wanna
be
see it.
considered a media, attendee, a media member for my home park. That is awesome.
Do they tell you dates you can come, or can you
Not yet.
choose?
Not yet.
They
Okay.
basically asked if I would be interested or if we would be interested in, doing that. And so I wrote
I
back.
didn't know they did an
Absolutely.
Oktoberfest. That's cool because I knew about Fright Fest, growing up in the area. And see, I've never been to Fright Fest.
I haven't either, as weird as that is. So that's why I was looking forward to it. But what's interesting is the days of the kids' Halloween stuff and the days of Oktoberfest, they run the same time.
Okay, so you can cover both.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'll be on the same days or if there'll be different days because it's select dates through this.
Okay,
And they don't have it
That's
on the calendar.
crazy.
So yeah, so that is my big news.
That's
for
awesome.
tonight.
Congratulations.
That is huge.
So of course that got me. I'm hyped. I'm pumped. I'm hoping to hear back from more stuff. It made me reach out to another haunt to see about media access, maybe. So if something comes of that, I'll let you guys know. But
Awesome.
yeah, I've been on cloud nine since Friday, knowing that I'm gonna have a working relationship with Six Flags.
That's
And that could open up other things, because if you're listed as that, then it could open up the Halloween Horror Nights. You know what I mean?
that's what I was
It
about to
could.
say. I think that'll help definitely with some of those bigger places,
So-
mentioning that in the future. So
Real quick, a couple things. First, Jen.Cohen became a member
nice.
of CokerCulture.
That's awesome.
And I've got to skip down a little bit, but look, our boy
Mike's being awesome again.
Again,
Yeah. Mike doing Mike stuff.
Mike doing Mike stuff. Mike gives back to this community so
Yes, he
much.
does. Yes, he
It looks
does.
like, let's see, it looks like, listen, Linda got a membership. Miss Vicky from Foodie's Vacations got a membership. Miss Savannah Mills got one. Shanster Travels, Shannon got one. And Randy from Scrowsnet. And Randy just got gifted a membership to somebody else earlier. So that is awesome. And let me go ahead and play our membership clip. So thank you,
That's
Mike,
awesome.
everybody that got one, and to Jen. Cohen as well for becoming a member. Guys, check it out. We've already got y'all. Y'all are able to do the emojis in the chat. You'll have a badge, and of course, I've released two member videos. I need to put this up because this pertains to Six Flags. So hold on. Come on now. So G
Yeah, I
Dad.
saw that.
Oh no, are y'all going to have to be there at night? If you know, you know. Only if we're doing Fright Fest will we
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
be there at night. The other events are during the day, so when we normally would go. I just
So
need
have
to.
you? Oh, sorry. I was waiting on you to finish. I didn't know if you're done. Have you
So
been
I
to
just
the?
need to find out when on the calendar they are.
Oh, okay. Have you been to their Oktoberfest before?
No, so
No,
that'll be
either.
a first.
Okay, so that'll be new for you
Like
too.
we I think we've done like the Boo in the Park, but like we've always done the Holiday in the Park over
Oh,
December,
okay.
and they
Yeah.
canceled it this
Oh,
year.
really?
Yeah, so I'm a little disappointed. So
Okay.
Azkhalon gifted 5 memberships, and who got them there? I see
I see
Carnival
the Carnival
Carnival
Cruise
Cruise.
Addicts got one.
Who
Yeah.
else got them for you?
I don't know if any of those are in here.
Oh, it's a lot of gaming friends, more gaming
Yeah.
friends. I watched your video today, and I have not commented on it yet, but it was so good to see all those names at the end of that video that you got to add.
Yeah.
How
That
many
was
did
really
you have
cool.
on? How many you got on there now, Az?
So I have let's see, 13, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and so I had two before, and thanks to me gifting some and Mike gifting some, I was able to have 13. So now I have five more that I need to add for the next video. So
Oh,
Well,
wow.
welcome in, Yoda. Welcome in.
yeah, I didn't really know about the gifting thing. I didn't know I could do it. I knew
Yeah,
other people could do it,
yeah. But
so I
now,
didn't know
now
until
you're
Zach told
done.
me.
You're done till September, though. You got to
Yeah, so
wait
I'm
now.
done this month.
And
Yeah.
I'm saving the other 5 to give out next week on the Wives edition. So
Okay,
those of
awesome.
y'all that tuned out.
Zach, when we get off, you're gonna have to show me how to do that. I've not done that, so
Okay,
I need to.
it's
I need
it's
to set that up.
very easy. So I
Yeah,
will
once you know how to
definitely
do
do
it, it's
that.
very simple.
Okay, and Najuma Brown snuck in here. Hey, Miss Najuma, good to see you.
Hello, hello.
And okay, so let's get to topics. So Ascalon has a couple. So I figure we'll let you go ahead and start us up, buddy. What are you wanting to
Well,
get us
before I
started?
do that, I did see that Nexus had a question about membership, so I wanted to go
Okay.
ahead and pull that up. So membership is basically it's a thing like on YouTube where you can join the channel and you pay a certain amount per month based on what the YouTuber set, and you get perks and benefits of being a member based on what that YouTuber set. So like Zach and I both we have memberships. Jason, you have memberships too,
I need
right?
to set mine up. If I set
Okay, you got to
because
set
I
yours
need to
up.
set mine up. That's what I was going to tell you. We need to figure that out because that is something I want to start doing. Even if I don't do videos on my channel for my regular stuff, I want to do. I'd love to do exclusive. That would give me a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep you
So
motivated.
So for my channel, I have certain things like I do members only posts. I can do like a post, like a social media post where the members only will see it. And I give them kind of like some behind the scenes stuff, which now that I got actual members, more than just a couple, I'm really, trying to make sure that I do that now. And there's like custom emojis you can have, priority replies in the chat and to comments, and I know Zach does like the members only videos. So by being a member, you supporting the channel financially. A couple of bucks a month, depending on what they said, but you get some perks from it too.
Yep, I'm also going to be doing a members only live. I haven't
Awesome.
I haven't said I'd like to do one once a month, but my goal I'm thinking maybe after Dragon Con, which is Labor Day weekend, because I'm kind of busy up to that point, and then maybe after that I could set one up in early September. But
Isn't
but
that
yeah,
cool?
there are perks, and just additional perks. And
Yep.
so I see Nexus says he doesn't see anything for MP3D, but that's okay because we'll get Jason set up.
Yep.
He's
All right,
working on it. All
ask
right, so
one,
topics.
throw us a topic.
All right, so I got to actually scroll back to our Nerd Herd text message thread really quickly for the topic. So I had two that I wanted to bring to the table tonight. So my first one, so this yesterday I saw that the new movie Weapons, and Zach saw it too. And of course, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to spoil things because that's one that you definitely don't want things spoiled for you. But after watching that movie, I need to watch it a second time to kind of see the stuff that I might have missed the first time watching it. So my question for the Nerd Herd guys and for you guys in the chat, what are some movies you've enjoyed that you definitely had to see a second time to catch things you either missed or to better understand the film? So that's my first topic that I'm throwing at you guys tonight. And so I sent it to the Nerd Herd guys early so they can have some time to kind of think about it. So who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Zach.
Okay. There are several, in my opinion. I get that way with movies that have a really good twist or
Yeah.
movies that it's a mystery. And I like to go back and see if I could have figured it out or things I missed along the way. Like one of the first things that came to mind, because it was more recent than some of the others I'm going to mention, was Knives Out, the original Knives
Oh
Out.
yeah.
I went back and watched that. But like the OG to me is Usual Suspects. Like the first time I saw Usual Suspects, the whole Kaiser Sose thing. Oh my gosh. I went back immediately and watched it a second time.
That's
Um,
cool.
and another one that's a little lesser known, but still, I love it and means a lot to me. Was Memento, and maybe
I haven't
y'all.
seen that one.
It's Memento is so. It's about a guy with. He's got. I'm blanking on the psychology teacher is blanking on the brain injury he has, but he basically can't form long term memories. He's got
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was short term or
and
long term because I
yeah,
knew some
well
stuff about it.
he he can't form new memories, and so he's
Okay.
got tattoos all over himself of stuff. And the movie goes in reverse order.
Oh wow.
It starts you at the end and gets you. Oh! I've watched that 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I need to see that one.
But okay, Jason, what about you, bud?
So this is one that I mean I know some of you guys don't like scary stuff, but this
Oh, I
one
love.
it's scary, but it's also something that my wife and I we've watched the show. It's The Haunting of Hill House, that Netflix original
Yeah.
show.
Okay, I
I
haven't
don't
seen the show.
I don't want to ruin it. Oh wait, you've not okay. So this is you're gonna be locked in. You
Yeah,
and
you
Dixie are gonna
will.
love this. So, but I will tell you, I'll go ahead and give you a hint. You have to pay attention to what's going on in the background. And that's why I have had to go back several times and watch, because by the end of the series, my wife was like, holy crap, what's that in the background? And then I was like, hold on. If we're just now seeing this stuff, were there things we missed earlier in the show? And we were like at the very end. And then we went back and I mean, we were blown away. We've watched it 3 or 4 times through.
Three,
Wow.
3 words: bent neck lady.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what that
You
means, but maybe
you
one day I will.
have to watch it, as honestly, it'll blow you away. It really will blow you away. It's such a really great series. And for those of you who haven't watched it, I recommend it highly. 5 out of
Awesome.
5 stars.
Very,
Sure.
very, very good.
That's awesome.
So,
I know some people are commenting in the comments.
so Mandy Smith asked if we are all going to Dragon Con. Nope, just me. I'm the
I'm
one.
at Epic that weekend and
I am the
Halloween
only
Horror
one
Night.
braving the crowd to go down there. But I plan to be down there Friday night for a little bit, Saturday all day, and then Sunday for a little bit. Right now, we'll see if that changes.
I just realized Hogwarts is our background.
Yeah, you're welcome, you nerd.
I'm assuming Scotty J's Travels comments made for me.
Look, Wolverine Man, you need to do a live from the trail in September, and yeah, you in
Oh,
character
that'd be
be a
awesome.
special guest. I can definitely work that into filming that night. Law Jones says that we do have after dark memberships, but we are married men. Ours are still just getting started, but only Ron's has been running for quite a while over there on Defam Adventures. Ron has had his up and running. Look, so Mike says Hell House Inc. Those movies are so good.
I've never
Oh
seen
my
those
gosh,
either.
there's 4 of them now, and the new one
Oh wow.
is fantastic. It's about as good as the original, but yes, I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scotty J, you better
Yeah.
be safe
Oh, I
traveling
see.
down to. Scotty's on his way to Nolans. He's getting on a boat.
Oh, that's awesome.
Excuse me, he's getting
Awesome.
on a ship, not a boat. Getting on a
Yeah.
ship. Oh Lord, he's stuck in the back seat. That's a luckily.
Yeah, as listen, that's almost like a must watch. Like I would wait till we start getting a little bit closer to spooky season, and then
Mhm.
you and Dixie just need to make it a date night to watch an episode or two a night.
That
Okay.
right there. Speaking of After Dark, hey Scotty J, yeah. And speaking of After Dark, G Dad left us this gem.
Debbie does those.
Uh,
Again, this is my father, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it. Yeah, Jess and we had conversations at dinner about G Dad, and I love G Dad. I'm gonna adopt him.
I agree, Nexus. I loved Lost.
Oh
Loved
yeah,
it.
Oh,
Lost was good at first.
Nope, nope, no Lost
Well,
slander
okay,
here.
for
Nope.
me, once things started to get revealed, there were some odd things going on there, and I haven't finished the entire series. So I think I got up to like, is it like 6 or 7 seasons?
it is, and I didn't finish that season because I was sad to see it going off the air,
Yeah, I
and
didn't watch the last season,
I
definitely.
had theories about it, and then I was worried I was going to be totally wrong, and I don't know. I need to finish it. I was on like the last season, and I didn't finish it
Like
because I was
the
worried.
monster, and I don't want to reveal anything. Once that was revealed, I was kind of like, really? Because it
They
was
may
so
have revealed it a little
terrifying
too
to
soon,
play.
I think. Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
revealed.
That Lost was the birth of those internet fan forums and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
Yes.
your boy was all in on the mystery and in on that stuff. Like, are you kidding me?
No, it was really good. What I saw, but yeah, there was just I love the first two, like I think 2, maybe 3 seasons, and then after that, I kind of they were still pretty good, but I started to lose interest, and that's why I haven't finished it yet.
All right. Well, Mr. Jason, we have made it down to the end of everybody talking about the stuff that they will go and rewatch for extra things. So we'll let you go ahead and come up with your little philosophical topic here that you've got tonight.
Okay, it's a little bit deep. So before I dive in, let me kind of say is that I feel like that I'm very guided by things that impact me emotionally. Like I know I seem like a big old dumb redneck, but I am there's definitely things in my life that I feel like guide my principles and the way that I go. My motive, what is it? Your modus operandi, whatever it is. The way that my MO, the way I do things. And I asked the guys, I said, hey, is there anything as far as a quote or something that you've read that has, or maybe something someone has said to you in your life that has kind of changed the way you go about your day, right? And so mine, you guys have probably all heard of it, but it was at one time it was attributed to Mother Teresa. It was the Anyway poem or whatever. It talks about, and if you know it, then I'm going to just go through it quickly. But it says people are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered, but you should forgive them anyway. If you're kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives, but be kind anyway. If you're successful, you'll win some false friends and some true enemies, but you should succeed anyway. If you're honest and frank, people will cheat you, but be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight, but you should build anyway. And if you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous, but be happy anyway. The good that you do today, people often forget. My wife does, but you should do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough, but give the world the best you've got anyway. And it basically says you see the final analysis between you and your God or whoever you believe or whatever you believe is the bigger creator, but it's never between you and them anyway. So that is kind of like, I feel like I live my life that way. I do things in spite of what comes back to me, and I've never seen it more clearly. And I'm not trying to get too deep too early, but my wife was having some problems yesterday, and I said, you know what, babe? just keep doing it anyway. I mean, you can't live your life based off of the reactions that people give you or the love that they give you back. You just have to do it anyway. And she goes, I love you because you always say the right things. And I was like, not always, because sometimes I don't. But I do think that there's maybe a quote. I don't know. Maybe you guys have one that's different, but mine was like, just do it anyway. So even though some people disappoint you, you should always give your best anyway. So what do y'all have? What do y'all got?
Awesome.
Caveat: there are some things you should not just do anyway, but
Well,
that's
yeah,
for the
true.
for the After Dark segment.
Yeah.
Azkhalon, I started last one. You want to start this one?
Okay, yeah, I can start this one. So I have mine. So mine is always like just one I always come back to is Philippians 3:14, about the pressing on towards the goal, to win the prize. I got to look at it, the end of it, for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. Like being, an athlete growing up, and then now a coach and stuff like that. That quote, and I know it's kind of cliche. You see that quote a lot with like athletes and stuff, but that quote just always has resonated with me. Like, it ties into the try hard things, stuff too. Keep pressing towards that goal, set a goal in mind, keep working towards it. If you're working towards it, you're making progress, whether you feel like you're doing so or not. And that's what I try to tell my athletes. If you want to run a certain, time, keep working towards it. You're a freshman right now. You may not get it your freshman year, but keep
Yeah.
working hard. It's going to pay off eventually, and you'll get there. Same thing with throwing, jumping, whatever. And I'm bringing in, track now, but that one has been one that's always, resonated with me.
And I've got two I'm going to share because
Nice.
I went one biblical and I went one a little more worldly and not
I love it.
biblical. So my Bible verse that I tend to live my life by and consider my mantra is Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And so that's something that I always go back to of, what things in the world are going to be what they are, but that doesn't mean that you have to be those things or you have to act that way. And
Yeah.
I've got to constantly check myself with that quite a bit. And then my, more worldly quote it's a Reagan quote, but it kind of sums up who I am, and it'll make perfect sense to all those of y'all that know me already. But it's we can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. So as much as it is within me to want to help any and everybody I come in contact with to better themselves or to do whatever I can, I know I can't, but
Yeah.
it can be good to one person. Maybe that one person can be good to somebody else, and in turn, it just keeps going and going and going.
I love that. I didn't mean to drop a bomb of deep stuff, but I think it's
No, I
nice
love
to
it.
talk about it because
Good. It's
you
good
know
for us to get deep.
we all see things. We talked about the movies recently, and I did just watch Superman. I finally got to see that. So if you all want to talk
Awesome.
about Superman now, finally, I really did enjoy it. But I do think both of y'all were right in the segment when we talked about some of the newest movies, whether it was Thunderbolts, Superman. I still haven't seen the Fantastic Four, but I do think there's some common themes and things that you can grasp from those movies. But I think that I love quotes. I love things that kind of have a deeper meaning and it causes me to think about and inner look at myself and how I live my life. And I think I think that you should seek out things like that kind of make you do things differently. And it could be in a positive, funny, silly way that or just some deeper things and how you look at or interact with people in the world. So I don't know. It was
Yeah,
deep.
no, it's awesome. I like that. I came with the kind of, pop culture type topics, but you came with the deep stuff, and I
And
like that mix.
we've got a little bit of that on the Nerd Herd all the time.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
Yeah.
some weeks we get down in the muck, other weeks we lift it up. So
Sometimes we
let's see
get
what
caught
the
up in the
chat said.
swirl.
Just be kind and authentic. That's the way it should be. Absolutely, Liz. Oh, wait, Mike's got a question for you, Jason.
Yep.
Is that the hat you did recently for the test?
Yes, and it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is the new leatherette came in, and I had my first big, not well. I mean, it's big, but I had the first sale of leatherette that went out before the website. I actually get to see a preview of the website in a almost complete state tomorrow,
Awesome.
which that's my big news. But but we did a photo shoot, and that's why I didn't get to tell y'all all that stuff last week because I canceled the show. And but we did a photo shoot, sent it to my web designer, and she put it in the background, and it really looks phenomenal. I'm really proud of it. I can't wait for you guys to be able to see it, but I get a reveal tomorrow to see it. But the leatherette, anytime if you're making hats, the leatherette that we sell, you want it like this. It comes in a big sheet, but like I have like there's a rawhide color. There's a there's a
looks good right
buckskin
there.
color, and then there's a walnut color. And so I've got all three of these colors, and they're basically the basic colors that you want to do. But when you get them and you press them on a hat, there's always this scary point when you heat it up and you press the hat, and does it stay on? And
Yeah,
everybody worries about that. Because the goal is obviously I don't want to sew things on, and sewing is something I'm not going to do, and I've never had to do any of my hats. But sewing is such a huge process. When you do 300 and 400 hats, to sew that on is crazy.
Oh,
I believe it.
Have to do a whole lot of
So
work.
it's a scary thing when you press it and you want it to work. So I got with my manufacturer, and they gave me like the ideal heat settings and things like that, and I was able to do that. So this was the first one. I've not tried to rip it off yet, but I don't know if I need to because it's so good. Like to try to pull that off, it's just gonna.
It looks
tear it to pieces.
fantastic. The
Yeah,
hat
it looks
too
good.
looks
I like the color too. The
Yeah.
kind of green,
So-
it's like
so-
cafe green.
So yeah, it is the hat. Sorry, it is the hat.
Look, G-Dad coming in here all religious now. He's going to go from Debbie Does Dallas to this.
Yeah.
And then, look, he made it, folks. Pastor Ron is here.
Yeah.
Can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walter Elias Disney. And then he also threw us where is it? Here it is. A Pastor Ron quote himself, don't lick stick. So,
You know,
I saw
let-
that one
let
pop
me-
up earlier.
I want to circle back to something, Zach, about you getting this. I don't want to just go past it. The big deal about you getting Six Flags. Like, this is something that I believe in so much, is that manifestation of good things and trying hard things. It's so big. Like, I don't think people put enough faith in the fact that if you put it out there and you keep saying it and you put it, it's like that carrot, that keeps the donkey walking or horse walking. Like
Yeah.
you have to manifest things in your life. And I want everybody to do that, whether it's whatever it is, it's small goes weight loss, whether it's not drinking as much, whether it's whatever it may be. I think, Zach, you have been really doing a lot of things that you're not giving yourself. I don't know, both you and Az are manifesting things, and I see it all the time. Like, I'm so huge on this. Like, I see it with you guys. You're my friends, but like, you guys are doing a lot of manifesting, and I don't want you to stop. Like, I want you to keep like Az, your health, man. You've lost so much weight. You look so good.
That was going to be my big news for tonight.
Yeah. You could share that. I don't say it, but you could see it in your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I want y'all to know, like, you're doing big things, and you're constantly. Y'all don't get to see the behind the scenes when we're texting each other, and I'm ignoring their texts, but I'm reading them. I may not respond, but I'm reading them. But y'all are doing a lot of. You guys are really truly bought into this manifesting thing, and you don't even know that you're doing it. But like, it's big. You got to put it out there. You have to. You have to. You have to.
Well, thank you, Jason. And
Yeah,
then
man.
just to piggyback off that, Randy here, make excuses or make it happen, baby. I
Awesome.
love that.
Daggone right.
Love
That's
that.
good.
Don't lick this.
Don't lick the steak knife.
Oh, that's so good.
So Tiffany made it in. Hey, Tiffany, I don't know if I've said hey to you before tonight. I don't remember if you came in earlier, but welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Oh, Cruising Scene wants to know what is Raymond's channel. It is Azkhalon.
Here, I'll see if I can put a link
So
to it.
we'll see if we could share Azkhalon so y'all can find him.
Well, I guess I can do
Raymond's
#nerd herd.
now Raymond's channel is it is a gaming channel. He does have a vlogging channel separately.
Oh, I forgot it's gonna do #nerd herd for all three, y'all.
Let's see. Hold on, I'm curious.
It's okay.
Up as me. He's got two channels. He's got Azkhalon, and then he's got
Team Rixie.
he's got the Team Rixie channel. There you go, Danny. Danny
There you
posted.
go, Danny. Thank you.
Super mod. We got to be thankful that Danny is back from the pool so she could post this. But yeah, you
Danny's
can find
the
the
goat.
Azkhalon there. But she got you. She got your ass.
Y'all, do y'all see we've got 34 people in here?
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much. And
That's awesome.
y'all are here now because it's my turn. Before we come back to Azkhalon, it's
Oh yeah, I do have a second one, don't I?
and y'all are here for the dawning of a brand new segment to the Nerd Herd. This is something that we're going to be able to carry on with for quite some time because there is so much to talk about. So let me go ahead and introduce you to our new segment. Welcome to Hobby Hoppers with Jason from NP3D.
What the heck?
So, welcome to Hobby Hoppers, because what I found out this weekend, and I kind of knew this, but I did not know it was as bad as it is. But our boy Jason, he loves to get into stuff, and when he gets into it 100%. Like he buys all in on everything. Like, right now it's the hats, and he's all in on the hats. But folks, I have a list.
Zach, I've got to have that
I
thing
have-
you made. That is so good.
And that what? You
The-
got to have
the-
what made? The Hobby
The
Hoppers?
yes, it's so good. It's actually from one of my hoodies.
And that's, yeah, it is. It's the one you wore in a Nate video
Oh my gosh.
that you sent me. So, y'all, there are over 22 hobbies on this list.
For the record, I'm old, okay? I'm old.
22 and counting because he keeps texting me new ones. So
Ah,
I thought what we could do is break down weekly some of these hobbies that Jason. What is a hobby hopper? Jason is a hobby hopper. So let's start with one of the first ones that was brought up. And if you're wondering why in the hobby hopper picture Jason has a white beard, we'll get to that. You'll find out, but not tonight. That's not tonight. Tonight, Jason, I want you to tell all the people about fly fishing.
okay. All right. So, okay. So I always wanted to learn how to fly fish. I started doing a little fly fish. For those of you who don't know, fly fishing is not like regular fishing. It's old school, kind of like, Brad Pitt, what's the movie, the Brad Pitt movie, the fly fishing movie, whatever. It's what is the name of that?
I can tell you I've never seen a movie about fly fishing.
Okay. So
But
I'll
the
share,
river
but it's
through it or
Brad Pitt was in it. I want to say the river runs through it. That's what it was, I think.
There you go.
The river runs through it. So
Wasn't that a book first?
yes. Well,
Okay.
I don't
I
know.
fell
like
in
it.
love with the whole idea of kind of old fishing, whatever. And then I started doing it. I loved it. And then I decided that I wanted to learn how to, from the fly fishing thing, I went all over the place fly fishing with friends, joined a Trout Unlimited club. I probably have more fly fishing rods and vests and equipment and pontoon boats and belly boats and any kind of reel you can think of. So the real problem is this. So when I get into a hobby, I really go in and I have to have everything. That's the joke, is I have to have all of the things. So I probably have about 8 fly rods. I probably have 3 sets of waders. I have neoprene waders. I have warm weather waders. I have just wading boots. I have so then from that hobby, because it's related, I wanted to tie my own flies. So I went online when they used to be Craigslist. I'm sure it's still around, but I found this lady that had this huge bulk thing of fly fishing goods, and I bought them, and she was in, like, I think Marietta. I went and picked them up. Come to find out, this guy had a second family, and his wife was mad. So she was selling all of his fly fishing stuff that you make flies with. And I bought it all. And in that, there was like, I was about $3,000 worth of fly fishing stuff. And then it spawned all of these other little things of tying flies and making flies and selling them on eBay. I mean, I know it's crazy, but like I made good money on it. And so from that, I fell into it. Greg says my buddy Greg, who told this hobby hopping thing, it fell into me buying a whole business of cork poppers from this guy. And it was millions of cork poppers. And I still have those suckers. I mean, I don't know how many thousands and thousands of dollars that I sold on eBay of these cork poppers. And I made a lot of money from it, but I learned all this stuff. So that is the biggest one. That's not the biggest one. That one went deep.
One of the starters though, right?
That pretty much started it. But yeah,
that's why I wanted to start with that one, because
that's the entrepreneur in him, though. Like, you have this hobby you get into, but you figure out ways to kind of how can I make it unique? And then it leads to other
best at it.
It
leads to other.
Jason wants to be the best at doing it.
Yes, and none of these hobbies. Will I say this? The theme behind all of my hobbies, you goofballs, is that they're all difficult. So And this stems from the whole thing, is that people are going to doubt that you could do things, but what? Do it anyway. People are going to think you can't do it. And why are you doing that? But do it anyway. So that I do hard things because not everybody wants to seek them out and do them. So
your doppelganger has a great idea for you, Jason.
Oh no. What is it?
I'm seeing a free cork popper with the purchase of a hometown hat.
Listen, you know what? I should throw those in because I have millions. I mean, hold on. While you're talking about it, do you want to see it?
I think that Sarah would love for you to just give away a lot of this stuff as you sell stuff. Like, hey, you get a free cork pop. Hey,
you get a cork popper.
You get a free fly here.
But I'm telling you, it's millions. It's millions, and I'm not exaggerating. But I was selling them on eBay for and because you can't get cork, you can't get real cork. Everybody does the fake stuff. So natural fly fishermen,
of course, the real stuff. The real thing. It's the real deal cork.
It's real cork, which is hard to come by, but because I don't know why, but it's like from the Philippines. I don't know. I think
it falls apart too easily.
Yes, and so I sold them. I made a ton of money on them.
G-Dad says OCD. I think more ADD than OCD. But
you may be right.
Well, yeah. Again, like I feel like that's the entrepreneur spirit.
For those that are not in the know, Jason, what is a cork popper?
So it is a cup faced. You know what? I just need to go get one and show you. But it's a cupped face lure that floats on top of the water, and it's made of cork. And you can paint it. You can put like little jiggly legs off of it, and it sits on top of the water. And you let it float, and it looks like a frog, or it looks like
your bait for fly fishing,
a top water thing, and it stays on top of the water. Well, like I said, it's for natural fly fishermen. They like those little tiny flies, and they're just, like I said, they set up on top of the water like little tiny insects or little tiny frogs, and trout come up and just take them. Now you can use them on bass or anything as well, but we did them for both bass and for trout. But I mean, it was really lucrative. I made good money on it. But then what happens is I get bored and I have to do something else.
Yeah.
That's the
switch
thing. But I'm
off.
going to go grab one so you can see what I'm talking about.
Well, while he's going to grab it, G-Dad says that Jason needs to watch my psychology videos. And then Scott, something just we lit a fire under Scott. That competitive nature, he gets it. And then he says, "Pop them corks." And that's not all, folks. He's getting here. Corks for the dorks here on the Nerd Herd. And of course, Herd for the nerds. And we will have to ask him when he comes back here. But Jason, are you an Aries? That it would be very fitting. So while Scott is up on the screen here and Jason is out of the room for just a second, Scott sent me something to play for you guys. You know, I have folks on the CokerCulture channel do these community closings, which are awesome and fantastic, and I love promoting people's channels. And Scott sent me one today that was unique because he sent it to be featured on the Nerd Herd and not just a regular video.
What's going on, nerd herdlings? Wasn't that such a great show? Those guys do such a great job. Well, my name is Scott from Controversial Cruising, also known as Captain Controversy. And Zach and the rest of the Nerd Herd had asked me to do this little closing and let you guys know exactly what my why is. And I had to think about this for a little while, but not too long, because my real why, the real reason why I do what I do on YouTube, is all of you guys. It's this community. It's the three gentlemen that you just saw live. It goes all into the amazing personalities and amazing supporters that we have here every single day. In every single one of my lives, from Wednesday to Thirsty Thursday to Match Game on Friday to my podcast, Wednesday Cruise Talk Live with Mr. Bill. Man, you guys are my why. Every single reason, every single day. It's every single reason, and it's every single one of you. And I mean that. I really do. So that is my why. Thank you very much, Zach and the rest of the Nerd Herdlings, for asking me to do this. But love you guys, and that is my why. It's you guys.
Fantastic job.
That's awesome.
That was great, buddy. And look, you've now made an appearance on the Nerd Herd.
Woo-hoo! That's awesome.
Right. Jason, show your back. Show your cork popper.
All right. So that is a cork popper. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah, a lot of people were thinking it had something to do with
Like wine. Yeah.
Like popping the cork out of the wine bottle.
Well, it's made from that, but you attach it to the hook. Okay. Like that. Then it gets to this and you paint it. You know, and then you take feathers and you wrap it in hackle and you make these little poppers that hang off the back and the hooks underneath, and you can kind of see. But and believe it or not, what do you think something like that costs?
$10.
Well, yeah, a pack of these is like $12 to $14. And so without the hooks, I was selling bags of these little pre-finished, and all of these are already done like this with the cork already shaped, which is also a huge deal. But like these things, a bag of 12 was like $14 for 12 of them. It was crazy. And I've sold a ton of them. Crazy. But wow. It was a lot of money, but again, I made back what I spent on this stuff like 20 times over. And the only mistake I made in that hobby was I had a company that I reached out to and said, would you guys be interested in buying over 3 million poppers? And they offered me a nickel a piece, and I wanted a dime. I wanted a dime a piece, and they offered me a nickel, and I said no. And I should have done that because it would have been
quite a bit of money.
I don't even know. It'd been, I don't know, 50,000. I don't know. It'd been a lot of money. It would have been a lot of money. That's the only mistake I made. I should have sold them for a nickel a piece.
That's $150,000.
Should have. I should have sold them. I should have, but I was not being smart, and I held on to them. So.
Hey, Jason, they would look good on your hats. That's what it says. And Scott, Jason is the ultimate cork dork. All right. So, folks, our hour is up. We don't want
I just
to
see
Cork
that.
dork.
Wow,
Hashtag
that
cork
hour
dork.
went by
Oh my
fast.
gosh.
because Cam Fam's on, and we gotta go raid the Cam Fam. So y'all make sure to click that pinned link.
I'll say my second topic for next week.
Saturday night. So make sure you tune in Saturday night for our special fundraiser with Helping Hands for Cruising. And next Sunday, Wives Edition, folks. The Wives Live is coming at you. Guys, do y'all have anything you'd like to say before we Cork Dork is taking over? Y'all hashtag Cork Dork raid over to
Cam Fam
tonight.
The quote that Jason brought up, the quotes, just I feel like that was our profound moment.
I think so,
I
too.
don't feel like we necessarily need to end with something profound tonight.
I think
you're right.
I think that is a good statement. Well, boys, y'all have a fantastic week. Everybody in the chat, hope that you have a great week as well, whatever it is you are going to do.
And remember, next Saturday.
And we will catch you in the Cam Fam chat here in just a minute. And join your boys on Saturday night.
And the Wives on Sunday.
Oh, that's going to be crazy.